With season 1 of Blue Lock coming to an end, I've decided to take it upon myself to pick out the top 5 matches in Blue Lock. These are my personal top 5, and I will actually argue with anyone that these are the best 5 matches in order. With that being said, I've also decided to make specific names for each of these matches that I've picked out, just because why not? Let's get right into the video. Number 5. An Eagle is Born. Starting off with number 5, I believe the match that best deserves this slot of 5th place is that first match from the end of episode 1. Now, I know some of you guys may not consider this a match, but I definitely think that this was a match. It was just a free-for-all, and I think this deserves number 5 because Asagi's ego is born in this match. Asagi is forced to choose a player to eliminate, pretty much. The ball is in his hand, and he can eliminate this player on the ground right here. But he stops himself because he knows that eliminating this last player, the person who's in last place, is not going to help him improve at all. He needs to take out the top spot. And in that moment, he befriends Bachira. We have this whole interaction. And then Bachira does this trick. Like, what was he on this match? And Isagi's eyes, completely blinded by his ego, strikes down his opponent. This definitely deserves 5th place. Number 4. Isagi crushes dreams. At 4th place, we have the match in episodes 4 through 5, where Isagi is fighting Nico. I believe that's his name. And what he's able to do in this moment of despair, where everyone is down on luck and thinks that they're lost, about to get locked off or whatever, Isagi is there. Look at that. And he has a little quip. He's talking to Nico. It's right here, isn't it? This is what you see. Like, he's pretty much saying my eyes are better than yours. The place that smells like a goal. And it's funny because in this match, Nico has the option to shoot the ball, but he does exactly what Isagi does in episode 1 and passes it. Definitely not like a true egoist. So Isagi's able to take the ball all the way across the field, and we get this beautiful animation. I am a striker. Look at that. That definitely deserves its spot at number 4. Number 3. Win with my goal, which is basically the first time Asagi faces Nagi. This definitely deserves the spot of number 3, 3rd place of season 1. Now, this match was 4 episodes long, starting at episode 8 to episode 11. Not only do we get the moment where Bachira goes crazy and awakens, jukes out the entire team. Like, look at that. A roulette. And does this, it's basically fooling everyone. And that's when everyone's hope is down. And he scores this cheeky goal, right? That is already a great moment in and of itself. But that's not the only great moment to come from this match. We do get a lot of good moments from Nagi this match too, but that's not the good moments I'm talking about. I'm talking about Isagi's direct shot, where after this insane block by Gagamaru, Asagi catches the ball, pretty much is able to take it up all the way upfield, and while everyone's distracted, everyone's fighting for the ball as they take it upfield, Isagi's there, Nagi catches up. Like, look at this. This image in and of itself is pretty cool. We get this image from this match too. Puzzle pieces breaking and Asagi awakening himself. Like 2 episodes ago, it was called Awakening, but Asagi gets his own awakening this episode too. And we get this beautiful animation. Definitely deserves the spot of number 3. Number 2. We have the match I like to call Divided by Luck. This is the match of Asagi versus Rin. Pretty much the second time Asagi fights Rin. This match was really well made. Definitely deserves the spot of number 2. A lot of good moments to come out of this match. Episodes 20 through 23, so a 4 episode long match. With some of my favorite moments being Nagi's play, where he just breaks his limits. completely shatters Isagi's mind of what's going on in the game. And then outclasses Rin in this play, which was just insane. He outclasses the #1 player in Blue Lock. Another good moment to come out of this match was Bachiro's awakening, where he develops his ego, learns to play on his own, and just becomes a dribble god master. Like, what is he even doing here? It was a good moment. I do think this spin right here was a bit much. Like, look at this. I think they put a little too many spins on this, but hey, he was going crazy anyways. And of course, the reason I call this match divided by luck is because this moment right here, where the ball is a loose ball and it goes in any random spot, and of course, Rin is there. And 1-2, he takes the shot. Now, I know a lot of people would have this match in their #1 spot. It is like the last actual match of the season where everyone's really trying, or where everyone really shows off their skill and is outclassing each other, right? But I don't think that's what makes the best match in Blue Lock. In fact, I'd like to think the whole idea of egos and individual narcissism is what makes Blue Lock good, and which makes the matches even better. And so before I say what was the #1 spot in Blue Lock Season 1, I do want to say my least favorite match. My least favorite. And that is this match right here, which I like to call Average Joe. This match was episode 14 to episode 15, a 2-episode match, where this Average Joe looking dude is able to somehow get in Isagi's head. He's doing it on purpose. He notices this. This is a part of his plan. This is why he's able to fool out Isagi here. What was Isagi even doing in this match? He took his eyes off of his opponent, and he started to think he was an actual Average Joe, when no, he was a genius. Obviously he was adapting and playing with geniuses and challenging the geniuses. And the reason I really dislike this match is because of that. This moment where Isagi just slips up and thinks he's not as important, and he starts playing like he's not as important. He definitely could have gotten locked off here if he really slipped up. Now, a large reason why I personally dislike this match is because, I played soccer in high school and whatever, and I was definitely playing up against a lot of really good players, a lot of really good students from other schools, and even people on my own team was really good. And I know that the moment that I started thinking that I couldn't challenge these people and steal the ball from them, and that they could just get past me easily, the moment I started thinking that is the moment that I already lost. Because if I ever wanted to catch up to these great players or geniuses, right, I had to think I was a genius myself and have an ego so big that I could challenge anyone. You're not getting past me. Anyone is not getting past me. That's how my mindset was. And so how Isagi was just able to mix up his entire ego of who he was really disappointed me. I mean, of course he did end up coming back, and they do end up winning the match, obviously, but it just was my least favorite match. I was literally watching this week by week, and what is he doing? This isn't my protagonist. That's what I was thinking. #1. Now, for my big reveal of which match is #1 of this season. This is episode 16 through 18, what I like to call Isagi Devours Baro. Basically, this match is the 3v3 where Isagi has Baro on his team along with Nagi. He's up against Chigiri and Reo and the whole gang, right? And Baro is just playing like trash. And so Isagi has to adapt to Baro's playstyle and pretty much play him. He plays him in this match. He uses Baro as a distraction, and it just pisses Baro off. Isagi is just going crazy. He's in the back, look, he's moving in silence. He's going crazy. He's creating an opening. Look at this. He is there. He is there. And Baro just feels completely played right here, right? Look at him. This is the king. This is your king, right? That devoured him episode 1, right? Or episode 2. And not only does he use him once, he uses him 3 times or whatever. And because of that, because of Baro being played over and over, he is forced to evolve and become a better player instead of being the same letdown of a player that they picked up. And then he ends up creating his own path and doing this insane play, and Baro the King is born again. Reborn, I'd like to say. And then he scores a banger here. Yeah. And the reason I think this match deserves #1 in season 1 is that the shit talking was amazing. Isagi called Baro a donkey. He really got in his head, and Baro was supposed to be this dude who like really believes in himself. If it wasn't his soccer, then he wouldn't play it, and he was just really stubborn. Isagi was definitely just able to manipulate him. He knows it. He was forced to evolve. He knows it. He realizes that he had to evolve his soccer too, and that to me captures the essence of Blue Lock. Like, everyone's competing with each other, making each other better. It really is what they're going for in general with Blue Lock. Like being better than even your own teammates. Using your own teammates and just creating goals for yourself. Isagi and Nagi were just absolutely popping off this match. And they do end up getting the dub. Like, I really liked how this match played out. With that being said, do you agree with me? If you do, be sure to tell me your comments in the video comments section below. And hey, and if you like this video and you want to see more of this type of content, be sure to drop a like, even drop a sub to the channel. It really helps me know if you guys want to see more content like this. With that being said, I'm out of here.